Hey guys, Dr. Joe Borio with you today. I wanted to go over another case. I like to do this maybe once or twice a week. I had a gentleman in today who had started care maybe about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, and he started receiving adjustments to his spine where he was out of alignment in his neck. And he said to me today, wow, I got to tell you that my sinuses, my breathing and my sinuses have dramatically improved, significantly. And he goes, and I want to tell you something, Doc, I want to confess something to you. He said that a friend of mine told me a number of years ago that he would go to a chiropractor to help his sinuses, and it would help his middle ears. And he goes, and I gotta be, straight, I don't want to offend you, but he goes, I just thought it sounded kind of weird or wacky. He goes, it just sounded kind of quacky to me. Like, how does getting your spine cracked, in his words, getting it adjusted by a chiropractor, how would that have anything to do with my sinuses? And I got to tell you, when you think about it from purely a muscle skeletal issue, it does sound a little weird or quacky, doesn't it? It sounds like, wait, how does cracking my spine, how does going to a chiropractor and him or her pushing on those bones, how would that have any effect on my sinuses? But what the missing ingredient in that conversation is, for almost everybody, is we forget what's inside the spine. What's inside the spine are wires, are nerves, are the wires that bring communication, and a better word in this case is coordination of body function. So kind of like if I had a fuel injector in my car that was plugged, the engine's not going to work as well, right? Or if I had arteries in my heart that are plugged, not only is my heart not going to work well, but my circulation's not going to work as well. Other body parts aren't going to work as well, right? If I have a kink in my plumbing, my shower's not going to work as well. So same idea here. If I have a bad connection of everything's Bluetooth now, but if I had a bad connection of a plug in the back of my computer, and that goes to my printer, I think most people get the understanding, hey, the connection's bad and therefore the printer's not going to work as well. So if we think about that in our spine, if the connection's bad here, wherever that wire goes, it's not going to work as well. In this case, it would be his sinuses. So let's take a look at his X-ray really quick. So when I show you his picture here, really amazing. I'm going to show you normal first. So when you look at that normal X-ray, and this is something I've gone over with people before, you're going to see the head over the shoulders, is going to be really good. And we're going to see this beautiful curve and some really good spaces. Now what happens when I look at this guy's neck, I'm going to see a reversal in the curve. So what's happening here is the spine is going backwards. And if you can see it, he's got a degenerative disc right here. So he comes into my office and he says, hey doc, I got neck pain, my arm's not feeling good, I got breathing problems, respiratory issues, can you help me? And when we look at him, we're looking at his X-ray saying, well, things aren't so good, right? But again, today he comes in, he says, wow, how is it helping my sinuses? So this is really cool. Number one, you've got wires that go through that spine. And like I've gone over with you guys before, when the spine's out of alignment, it's going to push on those wires, like a computer wire getting damaged or bad connected, right? Like we said with the printer, not going to work as well. What's also amazing, and it's again something we don't often think about, this is a garden hose. But what we know is that your lymphatics, your eustachian tube, all these little tubes in your body, they're little drainage tubes for your immune system. So your eustachian tube goes from your middle ear to your neck. It's not green and it's not this long, right guys? But so it goes from your middle ear to your neck. So that is going to be affected. So in little children, for example, and babies, we're going to see those changes where the cord is compressed, and therefore we're going to see that tube gets narrowed, and then the middle ear doesn't drain as well, and all of a sudden they run in with ear infections, ear problems. That's why getting adjusted by the chiropractor is so healthy for the immune system and the drainage. But that's only part of the story. What's also incredible is the wall of your lymph system, right? Your eustachian tube and your lymph system. What's in the wall, the membrane of this of this hose, for example, are muscles. Isn't that amazing? And what happens is those muscles inside the wall, they're told what to do by the nervous system. So what we know through science is if the spine is out of alignment, it presses on those nerves. Those nerves can't communicate to the muscles as well. And what happens is the ability of lymph, your immune system, drainage of your middle ear, opening and closing of your sinuses, all of those things are impeded or decreased in their efficacy, their function. And what happens now is my sinuses don't work as well, or the drainage of my middle ear doesn't work as well. And if I'm an infant, it doesn't work as well. If I'm an adult, maybe I've been out of alignment since I've been born. I mean, is that crazy? So that's why it's so important for babies and children. In fact, we insist on checking them here in the office. But what you're going to see is that narrowing in here, and then all of a sudden, my middle ear doesn't drain as well. I've got middle ear problems. My sinuses don't, if you will, adjust very well to the change in weather, barometric pressure. So now I've got sinus pressure, sinus headaches, and I'm starting to have immune problems, all because the neck, your neck, gets out of alignment. A very specific and unique word to chiropractic is subluxation. So that means these wires are being damaged because the spine is being pressed on and those nerves are being damaged. The body doesn't work as well. So in Ray's case, I always like to ask questions. So I'm like, well, Ray, why would it help your sinuses with your neck getting healthier? So that's what I would ask you, and he says, well, it's all connected. It makes sense now that I get adjusted in here and now my neck's better, I feel better, but my sinuses and my middle ear, that pressure that I had for years, all of that's gone. Why? Because the tubes of his lymph system are functioning better. Why? Because the muscles of those are working better, because the nerves in the spine are working better. It's amazing, right? It's just so amazing. And what's really sad is so many people don't know what it is we do or what a chiropractor does. And I think even more importantly, the necessity and the requirement of having your spine and nervous system, taken care of, tended after. We get it with our teeth and we get it with eating good and we get it with exercise, but I think we've lost our way in the importance and significance of taking care of the spine and the nerves, because that spine and nervous system need to be tended after and cared after, just like your teeth are a body part that needs to be taken care of throughout your lifetime. And this is a perfect example of a middle-aged man who for over 50 years has had sinus pressure, middle ear pressure, and now comes in, not because of that, comes in and all of that has gotten better for him. It's just so exciting. It's wonderful. I'd hate to see children suffering that way. My heart breaks for a 50-year-old man that's been suffering for 50 years with that or thinks that's normal. And, if you're one of those people, certainly I would encourage you, to hit the link above, give us a call, get in here and let us take a look inside you and see where that spine is out of alignment. Where are those nerves being compromised? How is it affecting your nervous system because of the nerves, and thereby reducing that so your body can work better, your immune system's healthier, you're healthier. Allergies are down and middle ear infections are down and breathing issues are dramatically improved, because when your spine's crooked, we know the direct relationship between the spine and nervous system. Your nervous system's sick, and therefore you're sick. So the healthier the spine, healthier the nerves, healthier your body. Sicker your spine, sicker the nerves, sicker for the rest of your body. And that's really the big concern there. So my job is to make sure that area is working well. So we'd love to see you. Certainly take a look at you. Give us a call. Like I said, hit the link or give us a call. Your first checkup in our office is $37. That includes any necessary X-rays. And then we'll get to meet. We'll get to talk for a few minutes. We'll be able to discuss exactly what's happening inside your body. And then based upon what's there, we'll meet usually the following day, and we can talk and discuss what we found and then what we need to do in order to get those areas healthier, get your body working better. Because in the end, that's what it's about, right? It's not about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about getting your body not only to work, just to get through the day, it's about getting you to feel better tomorrow than you do today. And you know, the overall picture, and not to go too crazy here, but the overall picture is where you're going to be when you're 65 or 75 or 85, if you even make it that far, right? Certainly what you do today has a dramatic and profound effect on whether you're going to make it that long, and even more importantly, the quality of your life when you get there. That's what I'm committed to do here in our office, to give you a better life short term and to make sure you got a longer, better quality life long term. So give us a call, click the link. Like I said, it's a $37 checkup. We'll get a chance to meet you, look inside you, and it's really an honor. I don't say that lightly when people trust me with their health and have an opportunity to take care of them. You know, Ray's coming in, he's bringing his family in now, and now his whole family's going to benefit from the care, and their body's going to start working the way it's supposed to. So the quality of their life is already dramatically improved. I'd love to see that for you guys. You certainly deserve it, no doubt. This has been Dr. Joe Borio at Borio Chiropractic Health Center. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me this morning. I look forward to meeting you in your office, and it'll be an honor to serve you with care and take care of your family so you guys live a longer, better life. Thanks so much, guys.